2B? Yes, again. I know you have heard me say this many times. We are actually an anime figure unboxing channel, but you see 2B every week. But I blame this on the market because they have been producing too many 2B figures. I didn't want 2B in the past, but I think I have to do or to have some sort of closure. Especially when you guys love the Cammy from Playtoys. So this week, 2B from Playtoys, is it good? Not all figures from the same maker is actually good, so let's find out, shall we? Right, but first we're gonna get 2B from the shop. I mean, of course, you saw snippets of it, but you should know the box. It's fairly simple. I mean, the box is actually not a very good representation of how good a figure is. But she really comes with Virtue's contract, pretty decent for 1/6 scale. Just that I don't like the little head that stick out at the end. It actually looks like ropes. Makes her weapon look really cheap. It should look like some kind of fur or something, so something finer will be better. Virtue's 3D anyway, both the sword colors are wrong. I'll put them up here so you can take a look. They should all be white. So this fails our expectations. You should notice that 1/6 with silicone bodies, they do not have very strong wrist joints to hold a weapon, so they are not very good anyway. While we are talking about bad things, I want to talk about wear and tear. I think you should know that these $200 toys, you'll dump them in the trash eventually because of wear and tear, as seen in my Super Dark 2B. I didn't even touch her, I swear. Let's do some math, shall we? Assuming this toy lasts 5 years and it costs 200 USD with shipping and whatnot, a 200 USD purchase costs, well, $40 a year and 10 cents a day. So actually, I'm good to part with 10 cents a day for my 2B, right? But I don't know, let's find out. But we need to see if it's right to part with such money for her. So right off the box, you see that you pathetically only get 2 hands. In 1/6 standards, this is very pathetic. Usually we get up to 4 pairs, 2 weapons which you don't have stands for. If you're fine, well, you can't display the weapons and you really can't put on hands. You can dual wield, you can single wield probably, but it's not gonna stay. If you're fine with this, watch on. Maybe the most alluring thing is the fact that Playtoys does make their own proprietary silicone figures, and I suspect this might be one because it accentuates 2B's figure. I'll leave it up to you to decide. I believe whatever curves you see here is really pleasing to the eye. Also, it's good to know, in 2025 you get 2025 technology. They actually painted blood vessels on the figure. Well, but really you can't see it from far. For the destruction suit, I'm actually glad they added an embossing. The little puffy, fluffy shoulder pads are really essential to add the battle suit shape. So also, for now, this is the limit that can go with translucent stitching, as in you see this translucent piece of cloth. If you're into this figure, it doesn't stick on her skin. It's a really big compromise. It is somewhat like a friend cosplaying 2B. It's just not a real 2B. So if you'd like to check out my SGD 2B video, check out part 2, it's the better video. You will know that the clothes can be really good, but this one, I just want to say the big zip here on the skirt is horrendous. There are small zips they're selling on the market and they're using for other 1/6 toys. I just don't understand why they will make such a great Cammy to trick us into buying this crappy 2B. You know, I'm gonna keep this figure, really. It's quite nice. Well, the stockings, that's just some meanie fishnets in my opinion. Doesn't pass our expectations. The real 2B stockings doesn't look like that. And the shoes is actually basic, like I said. It will last 5 years max. Anyone of you who own the Super Dark 2B will know. If you look at the big picture, it's actually one of the baddest silicone 1/6 2B till date. Can they actually make better stuff? I'm sure. This is actually like a 5 out of 10 2B. But the proportions itself, really good. Her hairband is definitely a fail. It falls off easily. I think they could have given us a springy material so we can mold it into shape. Her hair is a bit too long, well, but it gives us room to cut her hair. I mean, you like your items to work off the box, isn't it? If not, you would have probably bought a GK. I mean, an unfinished one, right? I had to cut her hair, put some hairspray on her hair to make this work. I would say, well, I shouldn't have to be doing that. I would like to say they try to get her facial features on her head sculpt. I like the head sculpt. Even though there are some flaws, it probably doesn't really look like 2B. It probably looks like 2B, but I'll accept it. Eyeballs are movable, but if you have styled her hair, I doubt you want to move it. Just be sure not to have her eyes in a position that you don't want before attaching the hair. So for all of you who wanted, you watched me for years, and I've never really given a score to figures. It's just that, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I try to lay out all the pros and cons. You guys can decide if it's good or not. Well, of course, try to think it's not good so you get to save a lot of money. But this 2B, I love it because you can bring it anywhere, and it's an action figure, and it looks real. And we're almost to the end of our 2B reviews. There's one more coming out, the Good Smile Company one. I have other things in store for the channel other than 2B. I just want to say thank you to all those who have reached out to me on Instagram. I had a really great chat with you guys. And to everyone out there, take care and do add me on Instagram so that I can view your collection too. But next week we'll be heading to Hong Kong to watch a concert. We'll actually catch you after next week for another figure review. Actually, we bought two. We actually bought 2 dolls. The second one is really amazing. Do subscribe to our channel so you can get notified when the video arrives. So take care. Goodbye.